Sorry, I had to find the mute button. Hi, I'm Summer. I'm a developer at Software Services by Scientist.com, which was previously known as Notch 8. I'm going to talk about how we work to improve the functionality of collections in Hyku with a few features that were sponsored by the British Library. I'll start by introducing the developers who worked on these pieces. So it's myself, and I'd like to thank Tiffany Chan at the University of Victoria, who originally wrote the code for collection thumbnail uploads, and we brought it over and adapted it into Hyku. And then I also want to give a special thanks to my colleague, Braden Justice, a senior developer on my team, who also helped to bring collection thumbnail uploads across the line. And again, this work was first developed for and sponsored by the British Library and then was adapted for Hyku. And a little background on our client, the British Library. Their app is a shared research repository for several tenants, including the British Library, British Museum, National Museum of Scotland, Kew Botanical Gardens, MOLA, and Tate Modern. I'll go into some previous limitations on collection functionality in Hyku. So users previously could not specify which collections they wanted to appear on the home page, and they used to show in order of whichever was the most recently added. And there was also no way to prevent a recently added collection from appearing on the home page besides making it private. And some limitations for collection thumbnails were that thumbnails for collections were just determined by images and works. So you could choose a thumbnail for a collection, but your options were just whichever images existed as the default images for works within that collection. And being able to add custom collection thumbnails was a feature that was requested a lot by clients, to the point that some of our clients came up with a workaround that was to add a dummy work, and then that dummy work would include the image for the collection that they wanted, and then they would set that work to be the thumbnail for the collection. And so this was obviously not a very intuitive flow, so this tries to fix that. And also the thumbnail that was saved for works and applied to collections is very small, and so any theme that included a larger thumbnail for collections, it would just look very stretched, or you'd have to deal with that. So this aimed to fix that as well. I'll go into some of the improvements. First, for the featured collections feature, we utilized the code for featured works and then just modified it and adapted it to apply to collections so that users are now able to select and feature whichever collections they would like to show on the home page. And users are also able to order the collections however they would like. And it allows a user to feature up to 6 collections. And the image that you see here shows the collections that the British Library chose to feature on their homepage. I can show you featured collections working in action in Hyku. So you'll see a user is able to remove a featured collection directly from the homepage. And then from there, they're able to visit the collection show page. And you can see feature and unfeature buttons right on that page. So they can add them or remove them here. And then these buttons are also present in the dashboard. And then if you go back to the home page, you'll again see that collection, and you're also able to reorder collections when you are logged in. And you'll click save order, and it will save that order for once you log out. And then for collection thumbnail uploads, So this was originally implemented at the University of Victoria, and we utilized their open source code and brought it into the British Library's research repository. Then we adapted it back into Hyku and contributed it back. So with collection thumbnails, users are now able to upload any custom thumbnail that they want just directly from the collection edit form in Hyku. And they can also return to a default thumbnail, which was not previously able to happen. Or if they would like, they can still use a thumbnail from a work, which was the previous functionality. So that isn't removed at all. And then this just enables more flexibility and allows users to upload higher quality images for thumbnails as well. And this image is just the field that you would see in the collection edit form. I'll show you guys the action. So a pop-up will come up that allows you to choose an image from your computer. You can save it, and then after you save, the uploaded thumbnail will be displayed directly in the form, so you can see what you did. And then if you do want to go back to using a thumbnail from a work, you can select one from the drop-down and click the clear upload button. So the uploaded thumbnail will always take precedence over a thumbnail chosen from the drop-down. And after you save this, you can see the uploaded thumbnail displayed throughout your app. And if you have any questions about how you can utilize these features for your Hyku or Hyrax project, feel free to reach out to me. It's my email, summer@scientist.com, or in Slack. And then again, I just want to say thanks to Tiffany and Braden, and to encourage everyone to make open source contributions when there are features that can be useful to the community as a whole. Thank you.